Hey, Bandit. It's me. We got quite a few people to come yet, if they come.
Did you see the sign?
The balloon fell in front of it.
Oh.
But I knew where it was coming anyway.
Chuck put them, he had to work today, so he took them up last night. And the heat might have cracked the balloon. Think so?
Oh, yeah. There was only one left.
Well, we had 3 on one floor and another one, so.
I only saw one sign down there.
Yeah, there was one sign, and then he had balloons on this entrance to this. But he couldn't drive the stake out in the ground.
You're waiting for Mom to come with your food, huh? Well, Jamie's got something. There's Ruby. Looks like Ruby just got dessert. Maybe she got a little something else. She got dessert and watermelon. Long line going out into the kitchen. Comes Mom with John's food. John was hungry. He was having trouble waiting. Bear's not having too much problem. This is a 50-50 drawing. Let's see who gets it.
Last 3 numbers, 786.
786.
Who was the lucky person?
Which number?
786.
Right here it is.
Who is it?
Who was that got it? My daughter Brenda?
Brenda, she's lucky like her mother.
Bill says we'll have another 50-50 drive. We'll take half of that. Now we had a fairly good reunion. There was a lot of people that were missing that I would have liked to have seen. Brenda was really looking forward to seeing Lori, but none of Ruth and any of her children came. My boys has been wanting to see Linda for years. They haven't seen Linda since she was, oh man, it's got to be over 20 years ago now, at least. And the elections went great. We didn't even have to vote. We had volunteers for all offices, which I really appreciated. Right now, we have items that are for sale. Any item that you want to make an offer on is on a table, and people are picking out items right now for that. Over there on that table. Some of those items are pretty nice. It could be Betty Griffin made all the flower arrangements with the bases and bought the tablecloths for all the tables, which I think was really nice. In fact, there's one right there. I think they had 2 on each table. We got 1, 2, 4 tables. That there man that is sitting there with Red, that is Red's brother. That's Red's wife there.
Excuse me?
There's John's wheelchair. We're getting up in the morning and we're starting to break camp. There is the van. There's the camper that Brenda and Gray and Jake and John were sleeping in. Last night they had quite a scare while I was at the reunion, at the high school reunion. A real bad storm come up. The wind was blowing, there was tornado warnings, and it looked like there just might be a tornado. There was a tornado that formed not very far from here, but it missed this area, but boy, the wind was strong. My tent was a mess. I should have got some pictures of it before I finished this. It went this far, but the top blew off my tent, and I got that all picked up and taken down now, and I ended up having to sleep in the back of the van because the wind had blown on the door to the camper, and it split the zipper apart, so it wasn't closed all the way, and it was huge puddles of water inside it. There's the mat that I was sleeping on, and I went to pick it up and the water just ran out of it. So, but I was able to sleep nice and dry in the back seat of the van. I get down and I'll show you where I slept. I imagine this is going to be awful shaky because for me, this is the first time I've ever walked and used this thing at the same time. I understand that my tent did stand, though. It didn't fall apart. I'm not going to be able to show you because of the lift that's in the van, but in the back of the van there's a seat that goes all the way across. And I got my pillows in there. I had 4 pillows, and it was nice and dry, and that was good. There's an awning over the front of the camper, and the wind whipped that loose, and they get out, and before there was any major damage done to it, and they rolled it up and they put it in position. There's a pole for it laying on the ground, but that whipped that all over the place. And he borrowed this from his brother. He says, "Oh no," says, "I borrow it and I take it back, and it's going to be the first time I ever borrow it, and I bring it back all busted up." The kids was telling me that one time the wind was so strong it felt like the camper was going to roll over, that it raised up on 2 wheels. I wasn't here, so I don't know whether that felt that happened or whether it really did. Can't tell you. Those are the toilets that they got for us. Believe it or not, they're better inside than what they look. They look like outhouses, but they are flush toilets. They are flush toilets, and they go into a pit, and there's no smell, and they're nice and clean inside. But all there is and where we wash is, I'll show you. Well, we got a nice shower room, but I mean, if you just want to wash your face, there's a mirror there. There's a mirror. There's the sink. Nothing but cold water there, though. Waste bucket. And that bucket right there, that is for putting your dishwater and stuff into. And these are all on open pits underneath, but they're all enclosed, and there's an opening to them. And the guy came yesterday and pumped them out, and that's why I know that they're not connected into a sewer system. And it is a nice campground. There's a cute little camper. It's on there. There's one very much like Brendan Gray's right there. They got their awning up with poles. It's not quite the same. Close, but not quite the same. And I don't know whether they took it down last night and put it back up again this morning or not, because it's really nice now. Most of the people in here are in here in campers. There was very few people in here in tents. Kids was telling me that there was somebody here that their tent blew away. That mine didn't, but it blew the poles out of the top, and it rained for quite a long time after I went to bed last night. And I went to bed, it was after 11 o'clock when I went to bed. So there was no way I was going to get out there in the rain and try to fix that tent enough that I could sleep in there. No, I slept in the back of the van, which was greater. Mine's the only tent that I see still standing. It looks like everybody else may have taken down and went home. That building down there, that is kind of a recreation building. There's a place where kids can play games. There's a store on the one side. There's showers on the other. And that door right there, that's John's bathroom. That's a spatial door. That's a spatial place for John. That is, we got a key that you keep that locked all the time. There's a key just for John. So John's got a nice bathroom, but it's inconvenient for John to have to go to the bathroom no matter whether he's got a good one or whether he don't. Last night, Brendan Gray had a fire burning there when the wind came up. And the wind was whipping the ashes and the fire right towards the camper, and it was blowing it all the way over to the camper, and they were trying to get the fire put out. This was before the rain came. The lady that owns the place came over and was telling them, get the fire out, get that fire out. You're going to end up burning something down. And they were pouring water on it, and Brenda was getting more water trying to get the thing out, and she said, I'm trying. And but they finally got it out enough that it wasn't going to do any damage. It was just smoking. And then the rains came, and even after I got home and most of the heavy rains had quit, it was still smoking. So they had a good fire going when that wind came up. But we've had a good time. John's still in bed. Not that he wants to be in bed. He wants up. They're getting him out now. He got his wheelchair over there. I think they're getting ready to bring him out so he can get in his wheelchair. I said, how you get him in the wheelchair? And I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to do this. Once he's in the wheelchair, he's very independent. He does great. Hi, John.
Hi.
Here's Bear. He's had a ball. Here's Bandit. He's had a ball. There's Jake. He's had a ball. They got scared for Grandpa last night because Grandpa wasn't home and they didn't know whether he was going to make it or not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking a picture of Fred. That's my picnic table. There's Fred. The girls are up taking a shower. There's one of my tents. There's the other one. The girls in one. That one's Fred and I. There's the girls.
No campfire, but I'm sitting in front of it
Yeah,
anyway.
he's sitting in front of. This is morning. We're waiting for the girls to come back from getting a shower so we can go to breakfast. That place way over there. That's John and Debbie Vincent's. Right there. There's an awful lot of campers and things like that. There's one back in there. Down there. Those cars, that car down there. That's where Sister Ruth and Pastor Leakey's staying. They got a cottage down there. I'll show you that later if I don't forget. We're going to breakfast. He said, don't take a picture of me, I just got out of the shower.
What's wet? Took a shower in your t-shirt?
Yes, the stalls are wide open.
No curtains on?
Yeah, but they're not big enough to cover the whole doorway. Besides, I accidentally kind of forgot to take off my t-shirt.
I know, I told you.
You took a shower with your t-shirt on?
I took it off after I noticed it was on. The damage done.
See down behind their tents, there's a huge pond down there. They call it a lake here, but it's not. It's nothing but a man-made pond. But it's nice. It's got a little fish in it. They rent paddle boats. You can go out on a paddle boat if you want to. Now that is Pastor Doris, Sister Ruth's cabin, and our pastor and Sister Doris, Ruth Vanderpool, Ruth and Jimmy Hefner, and Julia. They're all in this cabin. And they're kind of nice cabins. Cabin where Richie, Mike, and Jessica's staying. See, we get company no matter where we get. 'Cause this is Richie, Mike, and Jessica's cabin. And there's Gail. And there's Matthew. There's Debbie Vincent.
How can they?
I think Trina ended up down here.
Hi,
Hi, come on out.
are you taping?
No, I'm just getting ready for it. No, I was lying to you.
Are you gonna get a shoot of all the cabins?
I'll probably stay here with y'all.
Wait, who are you?
Just go in that little one. I left my truck up there.
Comes Mike and Rich.
Hey! Hey! If I'd known it, I'd have came down late last night. If
Can I borrow 10 bucks to go horseback?
Haha! I like those water lilies. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. This is the pond that we have. Neat. Pretty good sized pond. Now that's Mike and Pam's tent right there. In fact, there's Mike's behind. See him? See, that's Mike's behind. Here's Pam over here swinging.
Oh, no. Mike's looking high and
And Debbie's. The little tent there, that's for the boys. And that one over there, that's Debbie and John. This is nice. I like this.
Okay?
Hi guys, now you're recorded.
I'm recorded.
Hi Grandpa.
Hi, honey.
I'm close in on you now.
You came in on me real close, huh?
Yep. Where's Trina? Oh, there she is.
Man, I look like all mouth.
Trina, what are you doing? I can see the back of your head.
I am.
Okay, in on Gail now.
Hello.
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 Jessica, say hi.
Oh my god.
These are our tents. That one.
I hate pictures and. Don't you hate
Grandpa and Dad sleep in that. Dad's in there sleeping right now. That one. Whoops, too close. Me and Trina sleep in, and it's full of clothes.
How can you sleep through this?
If you go down there, that's where the bathroom is. There's the car. There's a camper.
Yeah.
There's an electrical outlet. There's a person.
Fairly slow, gradual.
You gotta pan out
You
too.
should go to every place and give a tour.
Hi Gail. Hi Stove. See, those are our towels. Okay, I'm done now.
The offset, when you pull it, well, either way. All right, whichever way you
Oh, John, you're so cool.
then you set this
He's
way to hold
cool,
against
Isn't he?
it. You hold
You
against
gotta
the
come
pressure.
film our tent.
Man, look at the size.
Hey you guys.
No.
Wow.
Give that cake.
I love it.
I am.
You know, when you... When you get that, you gotta get it.
One side, what's going to
Right
happen?
there. Right there's the same thing you do with the front. Only they got a wooden thing. That's what you're going to do without that.
Man,
This is like mine.
that's like yours? That's nice.
Yeah, and then that takes hold.
It doesn't really matter.
Well, that's a piece of metal, and that's
Isn't that neat?
Well, once you see how cocked that is,
I think I just was walking with this thing on and didn't know it.
with this,
I probably got a picture of the ground and the sky and everything else.
that's so old.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's got two
That's just a
because it makes
stamp
like
that
two little
puts that in.
Jim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, where was this? They went to go.
That's a nice slope.
Get a shot.
Here she comes. Nothing. Having a good time. Your wife uses your toothbrush.
Oh, yeah.
You're using dirt. So you like so model.
You can't go in the water. What do you want to go in the water for? Can I throw you in the
I
water?
don't think that's the kind of water you want to go in.
I know. We can find a... Run back down and then run back again and ask me again.
That is Diane and Dan Culp's motorhome. I haven't seen them most of the time today. Maybe they're still sleeping. I don't think so. It's got to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You got to be around here. Okay, that building there, that houses vending machines, jukebox, washer and dryer, and the other side of it is showers. And okay, that tent shelter is where we're going to be eating dinner tonight. See, there's Paul and Sue right there now. But we're going to be eating dinner up there this evening. And The other side, that little building there, it's a stage that he's built since last year, and that's what we get. That's what they cook meat and stuff on. Make a huge, like a grill. This is what we're cooking a Saturday night dinner on. Man, that's hot.
Oh, put them on the side.
There's Butch.
How about on that piece of foil on the corner there?
Let calm down somewhat.
Well, I was thinking up here. Isn't this warm?
Oh, that's warm up there. Could be.
You won't need to put that lid down, I'll tell you that.
It'll do. It'll get warm up there, no problem. It'll get warm.
I think this out right there.
Do you want to get my back in that, Jim?
I know I said it, but now it's there.
10-minute news and roll. That's